Greetings, seekers of wisdom and lovers of myth. Welcome to this fireside tale, where we delve into the smoldering heart of one of Olympus' most enigmatic figures, Hephaestus, the god of fire, forge, and artifice. This is not merely a story of hammers and anvils, but a meditation on creation, rejection, and the alchemy of suffering. Sit close, for the flames of his tale flicker with lessons for mortals and immortals alike. The spark of exile, a god cast out ***. Hephaestus' origin is shrouded in divine paradox. Some say he was born of Hera alone, a solitary act of creation born from her rage at Zeus' infidelity. Others whisper that Zeus fathered him, only to discard him when he emerged, crippled and imperfect, a stark contrast to the flawless Olympians. But the most enduring version, etched in Homer's Iliad, tells of Hera's disgust at her son's deformity. She hurled him from Olympus, and he fell for 9 days and nights, landing on the island of Lemnos, his body shattered. Hephaestus was nursed by the sea nymphs Thetis and Eurynomy, who taught him the secrets of the deep earth. Here, in the volcanic womb of Lemnos, he began his metamorphosis, a broken god who would turn pain into power. Philosophical reflection ***. What does it mean to be rejected by the very source of your being? Hephaestus' fall mirrors the human experience of alienation, of being cast out for failing to meet arbitrary standards of perfection. Yet, his exile became the crucible for his genius. In the darkness, he discovered that fire consumes, but it also illuminates. The ascent, crafting vengeance and redemption ***. Hephaestus' return to Olympus was not one of forgiveness, but strategy. From his forge, he crafted a golden throne so exquisite that Hera could not resist it. But when she sat, invisible chains clamped her in place. The gods pleaded for her release, but Hephaestus demanded a price: recognition as an Olympian and the hand of Aphrodite, the goddess of love. Zeus agreed, and Hephaestus freed Hera, not out of filial piety, but to assert his worth. Thus, the outcast became the divine smith, his lameness a badge of resilience. Lesser-known detail ***. In some variants, it was Dionysus who negotiated Hera's release, getting Hephaestus drunk and parading him back to Olympus on a mule, a humiliating, yet symbolic return, underscoring the god's duality as both pitted and revered. The forge, where chaos becomes art ***. Hephaestus' workshop, often located beneath volcanoes like Mount Etna, was a realm of paradox. Here, cyclopes and golden automata, mechanical maidens with minds of their own, labored alongside him. His creations were legendary. Achilles' armor, unbreakable yet destined for tragedy. Pandora, the first woman, molded from clay and gifted with divine contradictions. Zeus' thunderbolts, weapons of terror that upheld cosmic order. Talos, the bronze automaton guarding Crete, a precursor to AI in myth. Philosophical reflection ***. Hephaestus' art was not merely functional. It was prophetic. Each invention held a seed of doom or salvation, reflecting the duality of technology, a theme eerily modern. His automatons, capable of speech and thought, ask us, can creation surpass its creator? Aphrodite and Ares, the scandal of the gods ***. Hephaestus' marriage to Aphrodite was Olympus' greatest irony. The goddess of beauty wed to the ugly craftsman. Yet Aphrodite's heart belonged to Ares, the god of war. Their affair became the pantheon's favorite scandal, until Hephaestus wove a net of unbreakable gold to trap the lovers mid-embrace. Summoning the gods to witness their shame, he demanded justice. But the Olympians laughed. Apollo quipped, "I'd endure worse humiliation to lie with Aphrodite." Even in victory, Hephaestus was mocked. Lesser-known detail ***. Some myths suggest Hephaestus later sought divorce, petitioning Zeus to annul the marriage. Denied, he turned to his forge, channeling heartbreak into creation. From this pain came Aglaia, one of the Graces, with whom he found fleeting solace. The binding of Prometheus, complicity and compassion ***. When Zeus ordered Prometheus chained for gifting fire to humanity, Hephaestus obeyed reluctantly. As he hammered the adamant chains into the Titan's flesh, he whispered apologies. This act of enforced cruelty reveals his tragic subservience to Olympus. Hierarchy, a god bound by duty, even to injustice. Philosophical reflection asterisk. Hephaestus' participation in Prometheus. Torment forces us to confront moral compromise. How often do we, too, become instruments of systems we despise? Our hammers shaping the chains of others? The twilight of the smith. Legacy in flames asterisk asterisk. Hephaestus' end is as ambiguous as his origins. Some say he remained on Olympus, forging weapons for gods and heroes. Others claim he retreated to Lemnos, mentoring mortal smiths. In Rome, as Vulcan, he became a god of destructive fire, his forge linked to Volcano's wrath. Yet his true legacy lies in perseverance. While other gods embodied ideals, Hephaestus embodied the struggle to transcend, a symbol for artists, outcasts, and innovators who turn scars into strength. Lesser-known detail asterisk. A fragment from Hesiod's Lost. Eugenius suggests Hephaestus crafted a robotic cupbearer, automaton Ganymede, for Zeus, a tale hinting at ancient visions of artificial life. Epilogue, the unquenchable flame. Hephaestus' story does not end. It echoes in every smith's hammer strike, in every engineer's blueprint, in every marginalized soul who dares to create. His spirit endures. He reminds us that brokenness is not weakness. It is the crack where light enters. The artisan's paradox, creation and destruction asterisk asterisk. Hephaestus' duality as both creator and destroyer is often overshadowed by his role as a divine blacksmith. While he crafted beauty and innovation, his forge also birthed instruments of chaos. When Typhon, the monstrous storm giant, threatened Olympus, Hephaestus forged the sickle that Zeus used to vanquish him. Yet, this same god later sculpted Hera's cursed necklace, gifted to Harmonia, which brought ruin to Thebes. His hands shaped both salvation and doom, a reminder that creation is never neutral. It is a mirror of the creator's soul. Lesser-known detail asterisk. In the Homeric hymn to Apollo, Hephaestus is credited with building Apollo's temple at Delphi. Yet, when the temple's foundation cracked, he repaired it with molten iron, a hidden reinforcement symbolizing the uneasy alliance between prophecy, Apollo, and craftsmanship. The unrequited union, Athena and the birth of Erycthonius asterisk asterisk. Hephaestus' longing for connection took a tragic turn when he pursued Athena, the virgin goddess of wisdom. Consumed by desire, he chased her across Olympus. Athena resisted, but in their struggle, Hephaestus' seed fell upon her thigh. She wiped it away with wool, which landed on the earth, Gaia, birthing Erycthonius, the serpent-legged king of Athens. Athena raised the child in secret, entrusting him to mortal queens. This myth reveals Hephaestus' eternal struggle. His creations often escaped his control, becoming entities of autonomy. Erycthonius, a bridge between God and mortal, serpent and man, embodied the chaotic potential of unguided creation. Philosophical reflection asterisk. How often does the act of creation, whether art, technology, or children, slip beyond our grasp? Hephaestus, children, automata, weapons, even Erycthonius, reflect humanity's fear of creations that outgrow their makers. The mentor of mortals, patron of the broken asterisk asterisk. Unlike other Olympians, Hephaestus frequently allied with mortals. He trained Achilles in smithing, guided Jason in constructing the Argo's bronze figurehead, and gifted Heracles with indestructible armor. Yet his greatest protege was Perseus, for whom he forged the adamantine sickle to slay Medusa. Hephaestus' affinity for mortals stemmed from empathy. He understood suffering. On Lemnos, he was worshipped not only as a god of fire, but as a healer. The island's annual Hephaestia festival included rituals where the lame and scarred were honored, a radical embrace of imperfection in a world obsessed with divine beauty. Lesser-known detail asterisk. A fragment from the poet. Pindar claims Hephaestus crafted a mechanical songbird for the poetess Sappho, which sang verses of unrequited love, a nod to his own heartache. The volcano's heart. Hephaestus as earthshaker asterisk asterisk. In Sicily, Hephaestus was fused with Adranus, a local fire god worshipped near Mount Etna. Here, he was not a limping outcast, but a primal force. His eruptions both feared and revered. Farmers poured wine into fissures to appease him, while poets likened his lava flows to the molten rivers of his forge. This fusion reveals a profound truth. Hephaestus' lameness was never weakness. His uneven gait mirrored the tremors of the earth, a god, whose body was as unpredictable and potent as the volcanoes he commanded. The final anvil, legacy in mortal hands, as Greek mythology faded into history, Hephaestus' spirit endured. Medieval alchemists invoked him as master of the forge, seeking to transmute base metals into gold, a metaphor for transforming suffering into enlightenment. During the Industrial Revolution, factory chimneys echoed his smokestacks, and today, engineers and coders channel his ingenuity, crafting AI and robots, descendants of Talos and the golden automata. In a 21st century twist, Hephaestus' myth has been reclaimed by disability advocates. His lameness, once a mark of shame, is now a symbol of resilient identity, proof that divinity, or humanity, is not defined by physical norms. Philosophical reflection *. Hephaestus' evolution from outcast to cultural icon asks us, who gets to define strength? His story is a forge where societal judgments are melted down, reshaped into tools for empowerment. The eternal flame. Hephaestus in the stars *. Hephaestus' final resting place is not in myth, but in the cosmos. Astronomers named a volcanic moon of Jupiter Io after one of Zeus' lovers. Yet its eruptions mirror his fiery essence. Meanwhile, the asteroid Hephaestus orbits the sun, a celestial smithy drifting through infinity. Perhaps this is his ultimate fate, to exist not as a relic, but as a cosmic principle, the eternal spark of innovation, burning in the void, waiting to ignite the next creator. Final epilogue, the anvil of eternity. Hephaestus' tale cannot end, for it is etched into the DNA of every act of creation. He is present in the artist's first brushstroke, the engineer's prototype, the rebel's defiant scream against exclusion. His forge is not a place but a state of being, where pain is alchemized into purpose. When you next encounter fire, a candle's flicker, a wildfire's roar, remember, flames destroy, but they also purify. They are Hephaestus' whisper, you are more than your fractures. Forge on, the silent rebellion. Hephaestus and the mortal world, While the gods of Olympus reveled in their perfection, Hephaestus turned his gaze to humanity. He became a quiet revolutionary, subverting divine indifference by empowering mortals. When Prometheus defied Zeus to gift humanity fire, it was Hephaestus' forge that secretly tempered the flame into a sustainable spark. Though bound by duty to chain Prometheus, he imbued the Titan's shackles with a hidden flaw, a microscopic fissure, a promise that even divine punishment is impermanent. In the mortal realm, Hephaestus' influence rippled through generations. He inspired Daedalus, the labyrinth maker, to craft wings of wax and feathers, a homage to the gods, belief that even fragile creations could defy the heavens. When mortals prayed to him, they did not ask for glory or love, but for ingenuity in despair. Blacksmiths, engineers, and outcasts lit candles to him, whispering, teach me to shape my scars into tools. Lesser known detail In the obscure cult of Hephaestus Apateter, the deceiver, worshipped in Thrace, devotees believed the god faked his lameness to test mortal compassion. Those who offered aid without pity were granted visions of his true form, a towering figure of molten gold, unbroken and radiant. The last laugh, the god who outlived Olympus As the age of heroes waned and Olympus faded into myth, Hephaestus did not vanish. Instead, he retreated into the collective unconscious. While Zeus' thunder became metaphor and Aphrodite's beauty commodified, Hephaestus' essence seeped into humanity's machines. The clang of the Industrial Revolution, the hum of supercomputers, the silent glow of smartphones. His spirit thrived in the unlikeliest places, a child tinkering with broken clocks, a welder mending a bridge, a programmer debugging lines of code. Even the god's demise played into his hands. When Christianity swept the Mediterranean, pagan temples fell, but Hephaestus' forge simply changed names. Medieval monks recast him as Saint Eligius, patron of metalworkers, while Renaissance alchemists dubbed him the Hidden Flame, guiding their quest for the philosopher's stone. Philosophical reflection asterisk. Hephaestus' survival speaks to a universal truth. The marginalized often outlast the privileged, while the perfect gods relied on worship. Hephaestus relied on utility. In the end, humanity needed a god who understood brokenness more than one who demanded perfection. The unbroken chain. Hephaestus in the modern psyche asterisk asterisk. Today, Hephaestus manifests in the stories we tell ourselves. He is Tony Stark, the genius in a crippled suit. He is Victor Frankenstein, the flawed creator haunted by his monster. He is every disabled inventor erased from history books, yet whose innovations shaped empires. His legacy thrives in steampunk aesthetics, where gears and scars are worn as badges of honor, and in the neurodivergent mind, where perceived flaws birth unparalleled creativity. Modern science has even resurrected his myths. The Large Hadron Collider, a subterranean forge smashing particles to unravel cosmic secrets, mirrors his volcanic workshops. AI researchers, crafting neural networks that learn and create, walk the line Hephaestus once did. Are we building helpers or successors? Lesser-known detail asterisk. In 1977, NASA's Voyager 1 probe carried a golden record into space, etched with humanity's greatest achievements. Among them, the sound of a blacksmith's hammer, a nod to Hephaestus, the first engineer to bridge heaven and earth. The final flame, a prayer for the broken asterisk asterisk. Hephaestus' story closes not with an ending, but an invitation. Asterisk to the child told they are too damaged to dream asterisk. Your mind is a forge. Melt their words into armor. Asterisk to the artist whose hands tremble with doubt asterisk. Your uncertainty is the clay. Shape it. Asterisk to the world that worships only the unblemished asterisk. Remember, it was the ugly god who built paradise. Hephaestus' final lesson is this. Creation is not an act of defiance. It is defiance itself. Asterisk asterisk every stroke of the hammer, every line of code, every mended wound is a whisper to the universe. Asterisk. I am here. I persist. Asterisk. Epilogue. The god who became a mirror. Hephaestus never died. He dissolved into the smoke of every forge, the heat of every spark, the resilience of every soul who chooses to create instead of despair. When a wildfire rages, he is the ember that survives to regrow the forest. When a star collapses, he is the singularity birthing new galaxies. He is the crack in the Liberty Bell, the welding seam on the Eiffel Tower, the scar on a survivor's cheek. He is the answer to the question, asterisk. What if our weaknesses are not obstacles, but tools? Asterisk. Farewell, fellow alchemists. If Hephaestus' journey from outcast to eternal flame has stirred your spirit, like to keep the forge burning. Subscribe for more tales where myth meets meaning. And in the comments, share what part of your own story would you hammer into a masterpiece. Until we meet again in the realm of stories. Remember, the world is your anvil. Strike hard.